I hear women over the age of 40 always in agony. Can I start this YouTube thing? Can I make money from it? Can I do it without showing my face? I hear you, and I'm here. I have a friend who is in agony just thinking about all these questions, and I'm wondering, can I help her? Yes, I can. So if you're over the age of 40 and you've got a busy life and you want to start a YouTube channel, you don't want to show your face, you have no big budget, well, I'm here to tell you, you can do it. Now, let me take you down to a channel that I have been watching lately. I have stumbled onto her channel for a couple of years, but here she is. She inspires me in so many ways, and this is Chrissy. I'd like to show you Chrissy's way of doing content. She has, let's start, 267 videos and over 200,000 subscribers. If I'm going to take you back, Chrissy started this channel, I think, around about 2013 or so. And her videos, if you take a look, see, it's all about pop culture and race. Yes. She runs a faceless YouTube channel that's quietly just crushing it. She's making money, not showing her face. She constantly touches on hot topics that are going round social media, trendy topics around social media, but with an edge of social commentary about it. Now, her content is thoughtful, they're engaging, it is deeply niche because it is mostly social commentary, cultural analysis, and she shares a lot of honest conversations about race and representation in life and in social media. So, what I tend to take away from Chris's channel is that her content connects emotionally, and keeps people coming back. Because what is really incredible about Chrissy is that she creates these long form content as long as you can see, an hour and a half, an hour more. There are past live streams, if you can see that. She doesn't still show her face during her live streams. And I think she does this uniquely so well. I particularly enjoyed this one. I'm based in the UK, so I don't know a lot of these celebrities, but coming to Chrissy's channel allows me to learn a lot from her perspective, but also the cultural direction in which things are moving in the States. So she has content for members only, as you can see there. But if you're not a member of a channel, you can still get to understand her view because she shares it. Remember that popular portrait. Yes, in Times Square. I think it's in Times Square, but she gave her own perspective on it. And I think that is one thing a lot of women over the age of 40 are missing. You need to find your own unique niche and your voice. Take a look at this one. This is the new Black Fatigue, how to navigate it, and social strategy, how to go on about it. Chris's channel is so refreshing. I couldn't believe that one can make
So,
money.
this is the second part to my first video about the Black woman statue in Times Square. And in this video, I'm going to respond to some of the weak arguments being made against people like me who don't like the statue. And FYI, a Black woman did create a petition to get the statue removed. It's already set to come down in June, but I encourage Black women to still sign the petition so that we can continue to send the message that a critical mass of us disapprove of this representation. And I just want to shout out all of the Black women who are pushing back on this and see the bigger picture as to why this is harmful to Black women and how it's putting a bigger target on our backs. A lot of Black women are now focusing on this statue being
As you can see, Chrissy, I say Chrissy, sorry, Chrissy is
plus size.
great at this social commentary. And I find that you don't have to be an expert. You just need to be fully aware. You just need to be real. People tend to like honesty, they love relatability. If people can relate to you, you are great. And that, I think, is what has enabled Chrissy to build her confidence or build our audience over time. I tend to, as I always do, I would go to the oldest video to see how people started. And as you can see, she touches on various topics that are happening in society. That's one on hair. Men of means don't like natural hair. Tips on how to attract caliber. But to give you more insight into what her channel is about, oh, I think she reorganized her a playlist because I think in the past, or maybe I thought I had seen it. Her videos are sort of divided into so many different levels. There, she does content for um, high level, high value women to attract high value men. She touches on relationships, love, marriage, society. I did enjoy this as well. I think if you're open minded, if you're willing to learn, Chrissy, Chrissy's channel is one to come and learn from. She's extremely consistent over the years, as you can see. She is breaking in the views. If consistency is an issue for you, maybe you want to start batch creating or batch filming your content and keep them simple and in a way that favors you. Because if you take a look at, let me show you this one. If you take a look at her channel, it's basically just streaming a couple of images together. As you can see, this one is particularly about this image, and she talks over it. You know, then you might have a few, and you string it together. Before you know it, you have the same thing. So it's more quality of what is in the box, the quality of your content, rather than flashy production of what you think people would like. It's more about what you can, what value you can give to the world rather than you painting a huge perception of who you're not. So take a look at this one.
So I want to make Black women aware of the lies and manipulation tactics that people are using to keep Black women hopeless and with low self esteem, with low value men, and just with low standards in general.
As you can see, that's the first 17 seconds of a video, and she's still very much using the same image. It changes over time as you go through, and you can have something like this. So you want to focus on delivering valuable ideas or stories or even insights in a way that it is clear and engaging. And that's what will keep people watching. I'm constantly learning this myself. You can use free tools or you can just use your phone, so you don't need to wait for it to be perfect. As you can see, these may have been screenshots from her mobile phone, and they are articles that are placed next to each other. You can have images from stock photos and speak over it. It's what you think that matters the most. You want to be able to engage with people in an authentic way. But also, you want to be patient because I think a lot of these things has to do with patience. I'm trusting, I'm learning patience, I'm trusting the process. It's a long term thing we're building here, not we're not part of the hustle culture. We're not trying to grow within 1 week, within a month, even within a year. I think is extremely lucky. So you want to understand that patience is key. Chris's growth didn't happen overnight, definitely not. As you can see, she has over 150 videos on her channel, and it's been years of work. It's taken years of steady work, learning and improving and growing at it. So if you're starting now, you want to know that building a channel is a marathon, not a sprint at all. So you want to keep pushing, keep putting out content, keep putting in the work, learning what your audience wants. And every video that you post is basically a step closer to your goal, whether that's a financial freedom in retirement, like some of us, or it's a creative outlet for you because you're in midlife, or it's something you're doing for personal growth. Then you want to sort of take time to enjoy the process because it really matters. So until next time, I hope this really helps. You can make money without showing your face on YouTube. I mean, she's got a website as well. So if you're interested, go and check Chrissy's YouTube channel out. She is doing amazing work here and teaching a lot of women and men as well strategy. As you can see, I did say she's got a website, she's got videos, she's got content that you can watch over and over. She does this feminine strategy amazing content. I can't even put it down. And she started a mailing list too. So this is something for you to dive into at any point in time in life.